2K Sports. You're watching the NBA Thursday Hoops. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the San Antonio Spurs. And now let's turn it over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke at the arena. I'll have more for you at halftime.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, broadcasting live alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Okay, first for the Bulls. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. You've got Longley. They'll be watching him boxing out and maneuvering for the easy baskets inside. They'll be counting certainly on his production. Then there's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4. And looking at the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Del Negro. They've got Robinson. Tonight, we'll see him work to establish that all-important presence under the glass. Then it's Elliott, and it's Duncan in at the power forward. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Johnson outside. The dish to Robinson. Longley on him. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Duncan. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know what Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
And Rodman gets it to go.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pippen against Elliott. Up again.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
Well, and that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. They'll be up against a future Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan in this one, and I asked him how Duncan changes what they do on the defensive end. He relayed that he told his guys not to be over-aggressive with him in the post, saying, if we start fighting on every fake he throws our way, we'll all be in foul trouble. We can't let that happen. We'll see if they can avoid just that, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, he's got that big, solid frame, and what better way to use that with some bone-jarring picks?
Yeah, it's one of those things, Steve, that doesn't show up on the box score, but coaches pay attention to it, and trust me, the opposition notices it.
Here's San Antonio now. Del Negro kicks to Johnson. He passes to Del Negro.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Duncan with a screen on Pippen. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Robinson inside. Nice D from Longley. On defense, San Antonio. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. Dishes to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Sinks the 15-footer. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Elliott. Pass to Longley. Stolen by Robinson. Del Negro against Pippen. Back to Johnson. Robinson inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Longley. Spurs leading by 4. The pass to Elliott. Back to Johnson. Feeds it to Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Pippen. And now Rodman inside. Out to Kukoc. He feeds it to Pippen. No good on the triple. Here comes Avery Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Johnson left side. Clock at 6. Pass to Elliott. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now here's Kukoc. Here's Jordan. Comes up empty down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Del Negro the pass to Elliott. Kicks to Robinson. Johnson outside. Johnson off the pick from Duncan. Pass to Del Negro. Fires from the corner. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Del Negro's got his first points of the game. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. 1:43 left in the first. Kirk gets to Pippen. There's a good screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Jackson with it. He passes to Person. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Outside Jordan. He's against Williams. They need this one. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he gives them a terrific option whenever they've got the ball because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him. His stroke is never changing.
Bushler's checked in for Chicago. Spurs leading by 3. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3. Jackson misses.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
On the wing, Johnson. Purdue with a screen on Kerr, and it's Johnson penetrating, and it's blocked. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 9.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Johnson outside. Chicago making a switch here. Here's Jackson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The drive by Jordan. Shot's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
That's his first.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Free throw good, Jordan. 5 seconds left to play here in the first. Will it go? And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
And the pass to Bushley. Back to Kerr. Here's the screen. Outside, Kukoc. Good on the three-point shot. Kukoc has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago. Spurs trail by 7. Johnson kicks to Williams. Back to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Outside Jackson. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. From deep, Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chicago leading by 4. Passes it to Bushley. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Here's Bushley. Leads him in there. Here's Kukoc. And he banks in the layup. Kukoc has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Pass to Person. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Here's Kerr. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Kukoc. Here's the screen. The pass to Bushley. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Bushley. Spurs trail by 4. And here is Johnson. Person kicks to Robinson. The feed to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Kukoc with the steal. To the inside. Here's Kerr. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson against Kerr. Johnson kicks to Duncan. The rebound by Kukoc.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Inside. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Person. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 4. It's Pippen with the drive. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Pippen. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. No good on the second free throw.
Even with the 1 miss, he's still stretched into a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Elliott. He dishes it to Duncan. Passes to Del Negro. He kicks to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Whittington. Now here's Pippen. Kerr kicks to Harper. Second chance shot. Rodman no good. San Antonio trailing here. Here is Elliott. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. The dish now to Duncan. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here we go with Scotie Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Elliott. Pippen dishes to Kerr. Outside Harper. Duncan on him. And that one's good by Rodman. Rodman's got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Duncan kicks to Robinson. From 17 feet out. And that one's good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago leading. Back to Pippen. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. That's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Del Negro. Elliott kicks to Robinson. Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. And that one's good. Duncan's got 6 points.
That's good, unselfish play there because his shot was tougher. Instead, he went to his teammate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kerr can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. Here is Elliott. Robinson dishes to Johnson. Back to Robinson. Robinson left side. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Chicago making a switch here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Longley. And the first half ends in a close one. It's the Spurs up 1. And we'll be back with you right after this.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Great to have you with us this Thursday night of NBA action. The Spurs are fighting for control so far. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball is a beautiful thing to watch. We've seen David Robinson scoring effortlessly against Chicago's D. He's got 10 points and not much to complain about with his shot selection either. A nice field goal percentage in the first half. Good overall, also though, for the Bulls. They've been relentless attacking the rim, dominating in points in the paint, and the bodies down low have been banging away. Some terrific basketball from Michael Jordan. No secret he can carry the team with his offense. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Outside Harper. Fires for three. For three, Pippen. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Del Negro against Harper. Johnson kicks to Duncan. Rodman on him. From 6 away. And Robinson throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Pass to Longley. Stolen by Robinson. Elliott kicks to Johnson. A second chance effort. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Harper, no good. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
19 seconds.
Bulls trail by 3. And they double up Jordan. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Jordan's got 14 points.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. And that one's good. 8 points for him.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. The pass to Longley. Back to Pippen. Dishes it to Jordan. Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Harper.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Del Negro kicks to Johnson. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. He passes to Del Negro. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Johnson's there. Jordan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Jordan with the bucket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Jordan against Del Negro. Feeds to Johnson. Kicks it to Duncan. Tries from the block. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Back to Harper. He feeds it to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 5 points so far. San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
A different look now for San Antonio. Will Purdue's check in for Robinson, and it's Williams in for Elliott. On defense, the Bulls, just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Williams passes to Del Negro. Tipped away. Jordan kicks to Pippen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Johnson kicks to Duncan. Back to Johnson. The feed to Duncan. The 9-foot shot. And the basket's good. A bank shot that time. Chicago calls timeout. A different look now for San Antonio. Robinson comes in for Tim Duncan. And Elliott subbed in for Williams. Chicago leading. Outside Harper. He dishes it to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pippen, a 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. Robinson, that's good.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
Ahead, dives for it, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. 1:20 left in the 3rd. Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Kukoc. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. Kukoc hits them both. 1:07 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Del Negro. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Duncan. Back to Jackson. Duncan outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Elliott. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. Elliott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Del Negro against Harper. Shoots from the right block. Rebound San Antonio.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
The Spurs making a switch here. Verson's checked in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. For the lead. No good. Kukoc with the defensive effort. And there's the pass to Del Negro. Outside Robinson. Tries again. And that one's good. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. And here is Jordan. Left side Jordan. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. San Antonio leading. Now Johnson. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Duncan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Jordan kicks to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Launches it. The shot no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Johnson with it. Robinson inside. And it's sent back by Long. Kukoc dishes to Harper. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And that one falls for Harper. Bulls making a switch here. And Harper drops them both. Here's Del Negro. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Robinson. There is just no way Clark could tell who was going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark? That's going to be interesting.
Jordan, the pass to Harper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing the win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Now here's Pippen. Longley with the bucket.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
Here's Robinson, drilled from 11 feet out. Robinson's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
San Antonio calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Elliott. And here's Pippen. There's the dish to Harper. Jordan. Del Negro defending. Longley, a screen on Del Negro. Jordan, the pass to Longley.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Elliott kicks to Duncan. Right side Robinson. Passes it to Elliott. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Shooting for San Antonio, Avery Johnson. One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Chicago leading. Right side Harper. Pippen dishes to Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Del Negro defending. And Jordan gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Johnson outside. He passes it to Del Negro. Poked loose. Shot clock at 6. for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Now here's Pippen. Harper kicks to Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Tries to save it. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Johnson's got the ball. Duncan. Pass to Del Negro. Feeds it to Johnson. Time call here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by one. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Robinson. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Takes the lead. Robinson's got 22. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing. Neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kev.
Harper's shot's good. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep. Wow. It is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
Now here's Duncan from down low. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Here's Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Jordan. Screen by Longley. Jordan against Del Negro. Jordan the pass to Longley. Off-wide.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Robinson for 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.